right. It is the afternoon of November 8th, 2017. It is a Wednesday, and I'm headed home. I have church tonight, kids program. I'm only there for the first half hour. I'm in charge of teaching the Bible lesson to the large group. And then I go home and have the rest of the night with the girls. What I love about this time of year is that it's indicative of what winter will bring. At least I like to think that it is. So today the high was only about 52, 53 degrees, which is pretty cool. Tonight it's supposed to get down into the 20s. And my favorite season, I like to joke and say my favorite season is snow. Obviously snow is not actually a season, but I can't say winter because it doesn't always snow in winter. So my favorite season is whatever season it happens to be when there is snow on the ground. Could be fall, could be winter, could be spring. There's snow in all of those seasons here in Illinois. My part of Illinois, our part of Illinois. That's a cool truck. I like it when it snows. And so the cool weather this fall leads me to believe that it will be a snowy winter. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the icy stuff. I don't like to have to salt the drive and watch where I step. I like flaky, powdery, white snow. So I look forward to this time of year every year because I hope that that's what it will bring. What I don't like about this time of year is where the light falls on my way to and from school and the fact that it gets dark so early. Now, I will admit that it's only for the first few days after the time change. This past Sunday, we just did our time change, our fall back. We set the clocks back an hour. So right now, it's 4:05, but last week at this time, it would have been 5:05. So it's later, and the sun is still up. Now at 5:05, 5:30, it's pretty much dark. The sun's down, it's gone, it's out of the way. That's okay with me. I can get over that. I mean, you gotta get to, in the first few days, you get to the point where, like, oh, the sun goes down, you think it's later, it's like, you get tired. I can get past that. What I don't like is that now, in the mornings, when I leave the house at 7 o'clock, 7:15, the sun is right here. And it's in a position where my visor in the car doesn't block it. Like, I can't extend it or bend it the right way to where, I mean, it's just in the right position where and I try it with both sides. I use the passenger side visor too. And it just doesn't do the trick. And then in the evenings, it's right here. And the only part that blocks it is the crossbar of my frame where my door meets my windshield. And so I have to kind of like position my head just right, and the road doesn't go straight the whole time, it curves and stuff, so I have to readjust. The visor will block it sometimes, but again, it's right in that little hook, that little bend of the visor, that just shines right over it. No matter how I turn or position it, it doesn't work. I don't like to wear sunglasses when I drive because I don't have prescription sunglasses, and so when I take these off to put my regular sunglasses on, I can't see as far down the road. It's not a big deal. My vision isn't that terrible. Like, I can drive without my glasses if I absolutely have to. But if I don't have to, I choose not to. I like to be able to read the signs, even though I know exactly where I'm going. The biggest thing is when there's construction, or if somebody really makes me mad or cuts me off or is driving poorly, I like to be able to read their license plate to report it. But yeah, that's kind of the downside of this time of year, is just the position of the sun on my way to and from school, because I live west of the school. So I'm driving into the sun on the way in and into the sun on the way home. Because I'm driving east where the sun is rising in the mornings and west in the afternoon. So that's the annoying part about this time of year. But other than that, I love it. It's the holiday season. Thanksgiving's coming up. Cooler weather, fall weather. You get to wear sweaters and hoodies and things like that. Long pants. It's nicer. Oh, by the way, it is No Shave November. So I trimmed up. Technically, it started last week. I did trim up over the weekend just to get everything nice and shaped. But you can expect to see this getting thicker and fuller as the month goes on, because it will go untouched. Yeah, so that's about it. I went a little longer today than I intended, but that's okay because it's my content and I can do what I want. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.